What's up, man? What's up? Top of the morning. I know Derek is up. Shout out to Derek, man. Derek is up doing his push-ups, man. Doing his thing, man. We really gotta watch what's going on around us, man. I know everything is tailored to distract you, but we really gotta watch what's going on with Trump, Israel, Iran, even Putin talking about getting into the war. It's stuff you really gotta be mindful, man. We just can't be running around and making all this money and not paying attention to what's going on around us. So they bombing Iran, they hitting these nuclear sites, they doing this, they doing that. They ready to go to war. They ready to go to war. Okay. So we got another wartime president in the building. It's a lot going on. They ready to go to war. They bombing. It's over here. They got issues here. They got issues here. They got issues there. It's a lot going on. So I want y'all to be mindful, man. It's gonna be a hot summer. This summer's gonna be hot, and I don't mean weather. I'm not talking weather. It's gonna be a hot summer, man. A lot going on, and I try to stay out the way of everything, man. That ain't my war. Trump talking about weed. That ain't got nothing to do with me, man. You know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, man. Straight like that, man. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. You heard? Y'all smash that like button. Y'all come into the building. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning, man. So, you know, it's a lot, man. Everybody want a piece of the power. Everybody want power. Power. Everybody want to control this. I want to control this. And if you object to my controlling this, I'm gonna get you out of here. Everybody is like this world is in a fight for power, power, power and money. That's what everybody fights for. That's what everybody they base this thing on. But what's up, Andrew? Everything is based on power and money, man. The more money you get, it's like the more power you want. The more power you get, it's like the more money you want. It's like you're never satisfied. What's up? You a girl? Salute to you. It's like you're never satisfied. You know, a greedy person can never be satisfied because that greed is a spirit that cannot be filled. Like no matter how much money you got, that greed is like an empty void that no matter what, you cannot feel greed. Greed can never be filled. That's the same thing with these people. They got a lot of money, but it's not never enough. They have power. It's not never enough. They never satisfied with the power and the money they got. You know what I'm saying? Never satisfied with it. Never satisfied. Appreciate y'all, man, for being in the building. I like your voice. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people tell me, I got a deep voice, a voice made for speaking, a voice made for whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I've been hearing that a lot, man. You know, especially when I was in the chat line. My chat line days when I was on the phone, I was macking on the phone, macking to the females. They used to always tell me, man, your voice, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I should throw on the extra Barry White voice. The Barry White, bro, gang. I used to throw on the Barry White, the extra. I used to throw on the extra fluff on it. Yeah, I used to throw the extra fluff on it. You know what I'm saying? This is the third day, man. So we have Saturday, Sunday, and today's Monday. That's going to be like in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? 90 plus. This is the third day, y'all. That's a heat wave. Anything that's 90 plus for 3 consecutive days is a heat wave, man. So we in the middle of a heat wave. On June 23rd, 2 days into summer, we already into a heat wave. Yesterday was okay. The rain helped cool it down. It rained like 5, 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? The shoulder stopped. We got to keep moving. Yo, RC, man, what you think about OKC winning the chip last night, man? What you think about OKC winning the chip? It should have been the Knicks, man. I'm so mad, man. That was the Knicks spot, bro. If the Knicks had got past the Pacers, the Knicks would have been in for the championship. That's the closest they ever been in, in decades. Sometimes in their whole franchise. That's the closest the Knicks ever got. Was getting past the Pacers this year. That was the closest. Yo, I feel like a rotisserie chicken out here is that hot. Yeah, man. But some people love it. Some people love the weather. Some people love the heat. Me, I was born in the summer. I was born on August 13th. I'm in the middle of the summer. But that don't mean I like the heat. You know, I love my complexion. You see my complexion? You see my complexion? I don't want to get no darker. Like even though I love my dark skinned people to the bone, I love my dark skinned people, but I love my complexion. It's, it's nice and perfect. It's a perfect complexion. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, I don't like that. Yeah, they play a boring game of basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? But, salute to them. Salute to them for winning it, man, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, it was the Knicks' position, man, and the Knicks gave it up. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks gave it up, man. That's all I'm mad about. That's the closest the Knicks ever got. And they blew it, man. They blew that thing, man. I'm saying they blew that thing, man. OKC is like, I don't know. Like OKC. So that kind of came out of nowhere. The Knicks was so close, bro. A new coach, yeah, they fired him. Yeah, yeah, but they fired him, but he did better than any other Knicks coach. Right or wrong. He did better than any other Knicks coach out there. You know what I'm saying? They better than any other Knicks coach. And that's on game. He did better than any other Knicks coach. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, to fire him it's stupid. It's a stupid thing, man. It's dumb. You know what I mean? The Knicks was doing good. Because you got to think about it. Both years, 2025, 2024, the Knicks was in playoffs. They got past the second round. Both years, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Derek, top of the morning, brother. The Knicks got past, the second round. Or last year and this year. The Knicks was doing something right. They was figuring it out. Figuring it out. To the point that they was competing for the championship. If they had got past the Pacers, it would have been the Knicks and OKC for the championship. That's how close the Knicks got. That's how close they got. That's how close they got. And for you to fire your coach after that, you stupid. Now they gotta start all over, bro. That's what I'm saying. They gotta start over from scratch. And what's scratch? Not making it back to the finals, not making it back to the playoffs for another 5 years until y'all figure it out again. Can't do it. Yeah, listen, an enemy of an enemy is my friend. You know what I'm saying? An enemy of my enemy is my friend. So anybody who knock off my enemy, I'm cool with you. You're smarter than your average. Salute. You know what I'm saying? An enemy of my enemy is my friend, man. You know what I mean? You an enemy to him? Cool. Knock him off. Be cool. Bro, you know I ain't want the Pacers to get that. Yeah, no, the Pacers been the Knicks haters forever, man. I don't want Big Bro to win. They Big Bro to the Knicks. That's Big Bro. Always taking their lunch money. Always sticking their head in the toilet. Always giving them a wedgie. That's the Pacers to the Knicks. Giving them wedgies. Sticking their head in a toilet bowl. You know what I'm saying? Stuffing them in a locker. That's the Pacers, man. Yeah, the Mars in the building, full. Salute to the Mars, man. Mars gang, man. I don't care if you got 10 million subscribers. It's Mars gang or no way. I don't switch up for nobody, man. I'm authentic. Even with $10 million, I'm always in my A1 day ones. I'll switch up and get a whole new starting lineup. Get a whole new thing of friends. Cause I got money now, and the whole world gonna tell me yes, yes, yes. The whole world gonna be nice to me cause I got money. I'm not switching up with my A1 day ones. That's what the hood taught me. The suburbs might taught y'all to stab everybody in the back. Cause that's what suburbs people do. People in the suburbs, people who don't know what struggle is, they see everything as an opportunity to stab you in the back, take advantage of the poor. I don't rock with y'all. I don't rock with people like that. Not them. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll never switch up. I've been taught you stay down with the homie till you die. I'm on that old school vibe. I'm down with you till we die together. We get rich together. We do everything together. We cry together. That's how much down I be, bro. I've been taught that by the elders. You stay down with the homies. You stay down with the homies. You'll never sell them out. So when y'all do that weak stuff on this internet and y'all come on this internet like y'all Superman and y'all got flaws all in your jacket, y'all got flaws. I pride myself on having no flaws, man. Nobody could come on this internet here and say KVR did some sucker stuff. Nobody. Nobody could come on this and say, yo, KVR was exposed for this. KVR was exposed for that. You never find it. You never find it. Never. Because I know loyalty, man. They shit on the coach. Yeah, man, they should have fired him, bro. Jim Jones is still bugging, talking about his music catalog is better than Nas. Yo, Jim Jones is a trip. Yo, I see somebody put up, let me see if I put, nah, Jim Jones is bugging, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Yo, Jimmy is tripping, bro. Jimmy is tripping, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand. I understand that all publicity, bro. Listen, Jim Jones do it so people could talk about him. Y'all ain't figured that out yet? Jim Jones do it so people could talk about him. A Verb do it so people could talk about him. You know what I'm saying? They all do it, bro, so people could talk, bro. I get it. I figured it out. All publicity is good publicity, bro. Even if I'm lying, as long as you're talking about me, I'm okay with that. And that's Jim Jones, bro. That's Jim Jones, bro. That's Jim Jones, bro. All publicity, bro. Jim Jones is, dudes be cyber process. Damn, I ain't never heard that one before. That's a different one. Cyber what? Man, I ain't even trying to say that word. They probably demonetize me. I'm monetized, man, so I can't say, but that's crazy, man. They holding themselves out, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is Jim Jones' latest show. So Jim Jones had a show the other day. This is Jim Jones' latest show. This is Jim Jones' latest show. That's Jim Jones, y'all. He's still rapping over the beat. He's still rapping over his words. This is karaoke. This is a show. And he's still rapping over the words, y'all. Jim Jones is still rapping over the words. He didn't learn from the verses when the Dipset showed you how to do this thing. When Dipset showed you why it's important to not rap over your lyrics. This is not karaoke. The people did not come here to see you rapping over the lyrics. And he's still doing it. He's still rapping over the lyrics. Not the beat. The beat is when you rapping. You rapping over the lyrics, that's karaoke. Anybody could do that. I could do that. I could go on the stage and rap over his lyrics. That's not a show, bro. That's wild. Yeah, bro. Amateur night with Jimmy, bro. And if I'm Nas, I'm going to look at this and I'm going to say, nah, bro. Why are you comparing yourself to me? Why are you comparing yourself to me, bro? You don't even know your own lyrics, bro. You know why they rap over the lyrics to their song at a show? You know, because y'all might go at a rap show and y'all might see the rappers rapping over the lyrics. You like, why is he rapping over the lyrics? Let me tell you something. They forgot their song. You know, they forgot some bars. They forgot some lyrics. So they got to karaoke it. This is karaoke, man. It's karaoke night. You know what I'm saying? Was that at Apollo? And nah, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's at a show. And then we got Joel Santana. This is Joel Santana. And his was worse. His was worse. His was worse.
Santana said, what? Nigga, let's go.
Now, let's not get it wrong. They got hits for days. They got hits for days. But if you don't know your lyrics, you can't perform it without your lyrics in the background. You messing up the show. Now imagine they had performed this with just the beat. They know the full lyrics. They would have turned. Every song was a hit they playing. Every song was a hit. But it's karaoke. The crowd like, they ain't learned from the verses. They ain't learned from Jadakiss and Styles and Chic. They gave y'all a lesson. They whoop your butt, but they gave you a lesson. Stop the karaoke. Jadakiss was calling it out all night. Like, yo, why is y'all karaoke in this thing, man? Rap your lyrics. Zeke is a Dipset. Yeah, Zeke be having me crack up, bro. I love Zeke, man. Even though Zeke don't rap, Zeke is funny, man. I love Zeke, man. He'll bring the energy that you need, man. I love Zeke. Zeke is funny, man. Freaky Zeke. Zeke! To drop a diss track against one, the opponent must first be diss worthy. Oh my God. You think Nas gonna drop a diss track on him? You think Nas gonna drop a diss track on Jim Jones? He won't have the luxury. He's not worth it. Jim Jones is not worth it, man. You know, they still, they gotta learn the lyrics, man. No more karaoke, man. That verses happened when? Years ago? And y'all still don't know. I know y'all lyrics better than y'all. I could rap y'all lyrics on beat better than y'all. I know y'all lyrics better than y'all because I got a memory. I know how to remember because I'm not on wild drugs. Y'all on wild drugs. So how y'all gonna remember your bars when you on wild drugs? Wild drugs. Damn man, Rex had a seizure at Nome. What? T-Rex? T-Rex had a seizure? T-Rex had a seizure, y'all? That's crazy. Rex? Damn. T-Rex had a seizure. He alright? Well, what's up with Rex? He alright? Rex is alright? They're in a battle? What? Damn. He alright? What's up with Rex? I like Rex, bro. Rex had a seizure last night. They're in a battle. What's up with them? Damn. What's up with Rex, bro? Hey, average. If they can't remember, maybe they need to write write 2 minute songs, man. You can't remember your bars, bro. Are you really, you know what I'm saying? Can't remember. You gotta karaoke this thing, man. It's crazy, man. Yeah, what's up with Rex? Yeah, man, that threw me for a loop. Rex had a seizure. Damn, bro. I don't know if he good. Come on, son. Let me look this up. I gotta see something. Rex had a seizure on stage. Ooh, I know they ain't gonna put that battle out. That's not that. No, that's not something that's gonna make the airwaves, bro. That's gonna be edited out, bro. Everybody pray for Rex. Damn, Battle Rack Fanatic talking about it. Hip hop is real. Praying for T Rex. Damn, like all the big bloggers are talking about it. Like the battle rap bloggers. Let me see something. Hold on, let me go to let me see. Damn, Rex. I just seen Rex. Oh, Smack give an update on T Rex condition. Okay, we got Smack out here. Smack gonna give an update. Let's see what's going on. Hold up, y'all. So I ain't trying to get copywritten. So I gotta be real smart how I do it.
And here with the Godfather Smack. TV, 115, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Oh man, we had a great night until some bad shit happened. Yeah, let's get a people update right now. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? That the event had to get cut short. You know what I'm saying? Due to an incident. Everybody know that happened with Rex. You know what I'm saying? He just came out the hospital. You know what I'm saying? He's well. You know what I'm saying? He's up. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just keep him in our. The Godfather Smack. URL TV, 115, you know what I'm saying? What's up, huh? Oh man, we had a great night until, some bad shit happened. Let's get a people update right now. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? That the event had to get cut short, you know what I'm saying, due to an incident. Everybody know that happened with Rex. You know what I'm saying? He just came out the hospital, you know what I'm saying? He's well, you know what I'm saying? He's up, you know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna just keep him in our prayers and I'm gonna let him update y'all when, what I'm saying, he gets ready to, what I'm saying, basically let the world.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. People say, oh, come on, that. Yo, Derek is crazy. Oh my God, Jimmy need to listen to Live at the Barbecue with Nas. That was 1991. Nas was 17. Even then, Jimmy could have messed with Nas. Jimmy couldn't mess. Jimmy now, in his 50s, couldn't mess with a 17-year-old Nas. Even with all the hip hop knowledge he got now, with Nas' limited knowledge at 17, Jimmy couldn't mess with Nas. No way. But Derek saying, people saying he faked it. Like, come on, bro. Why would somebody fake a seizure, bro? This internet is nasty, son. I'm not faking no seizure, bro. You fake it, then it might happen for real. Like, Smack is at the hospital. He's at the hospital. This is the top dog. This is Smack. You know what I mean? So if I'm gonna hear it from anybody, it's gonna be Smack. And if Smack said he's in the hospital, he's up. I'm gonna let I'm gonna believe Smack. I'm gonna believe Smack. That's why I went straight to Smack. I went straight to the source to make sure, okay, what's going on? Let me go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I went straight to Smack. So for the people on the internet, Derek, you know what I'm saying? They just, they say he a fake Crip. Man, Rex been cripping for like over decades now, man. Y'all just know about it, man. We been knew Rex been cripping, man. Y'all think Rex started cripping 4 or 5 years ago, man. Come on, man. Y'all new fans, man. Rex been about that Crip thing, man. He been on that, man. Y'all just know. He been on that. He never broadcasted it. He ain't no need to. But we knew. So where y'all come on this Rex just turned a Crip? I don't know where that narrative come from. They just knew battle rap fans or whatever. They just knew, man. They don't know nothing about nothing, man. I know everything, bro. Even though I don't speak about battle rap, I know a lot about it. Because I'm in tune with everything I come across. I'm always watching YouTube, obviously. I'm on the YouTube right now. It's right next to me. So I stay in tune with everything. They say it was raised by Red Rags. That I don't know. But I knew Rex was of a Crip in the early 2000s. That's when I knew about it. Early 2000s. Rex was being on that. But like I say, he never just bragged about it, But, I'm starting to think, bro, these immature, foolish stage who's scared to make them sure they try to bug the hell out of them. Of course, it's fun. It's fun to troll. I get it. It's fun to troll. It's fun to have somebody cursing you out. It's fun. I get it. I see why they do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you get the attention. Now, when you don't get the attention you seek, they fail. A troll job is to get you to talk about them. A troll's job is to get you to bite the bait. That's a troll's job. No, I'm going to get you to bite the bait. I'm going to get you to react to me. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say whatever. As long as you can react to it in a negative way and you cursing me out, you doing this, you doing that. The troll won. The troll won. Like I tell y'all, a king never supposed to give light to a peasant. You never supposed to give these peasants no light, bro. You know what I'm saying? You never supposed to give them no light. You know what I'm saying? They ain't around no buns, bro. They ain't around no buns. If there was around a woman, a female, and you troll on the internet, a female gonna check you about that. She gonna be like, yo, bro, why you on this internet trolling? Don't you know what I mean? Woo, 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 woo. Shorty gonna pull you up. Now, if you had a female, you won't be trolling. I don't know not one troll who got a sexy buns laying right next to them. A sexy fresh buns in the bed. And you weren't about trolling on the internet? Make that make sense. You got a thick John in a boy shorts. You know what I'm saying? Laying right next to you, ready for whatever. And you out here trolling? They don't got girls. They ain't around no buns. You said it right. It's more than your average. They ain't. Because if I got a chick right here and there, I ain't worried about no internet stuff. I ain't worried about no internet stuff, man. I tell you that much. Even if you getting money, see, a troll is broke too. But if you on your business, now I mean, if you about shit, you ain't got time to troll. So anybody who trolling, they ain't about shit. They ain't got shit going on. That's all they got going on is a troll on the internet. They don't got nothing going on. They don't got nothing going on. I'm not trolling. You say I'm not trolling. Listen, man. You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I asked a troll. Do you get a check for trolling? And they never asked me that. Do you get a check for trolling? I mean, do they give y'all a check for that? Or y'all troll for free? I don't do nothing for free. Yo, T-Rex, that health, man. We all gotta get it. Yo, man. I preach health, man. T-Rex was on his workout thing, y'all. T-Rex was working out, but he stopped. He got back the belly. He's getting back big. T-Rex, man. You really need to take care of your health, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Rex is like 5'3", bro. Like 300, 200 pounds, bro. That's not good, bro. Rex is like 5'3", bro. Rex is mad short, but mad weight. And he can't carry all that weight, bro. You too short, gang. You gotta lose all that weight, bro. That's unhealthy. And I'm speaking out of love. I'm speaking out of love, bro. I don't come on this internet speaking out of hate. Everything I say is out of love. Damn, your channel got a strike? That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. Certain stuff you can't talk about on this internet. Certain stuff you can't do on this internet, bro. Like when I burn, I go off camera, bro. No, I'm off camera when I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Certain, it'll take nothing but 2 seconds to get out of frame. It'll take nothing but 2 seconds to get out of frame to keep my monetization. No, it don't take nothing but 2 seconds to do that. So we just work around. When YouTube give you lemonades, you make lemons. You know what I mean? When YouTube give you lemons, let me flip that around. When YouTube give you lemons, you make lemonade. Okay, they gave me lemons. Let me make something out of this. Make something. You know what I'm saying? Make something out of nothing. Make something out of nothing. Ain't nothing we can do about what's going on. That's what I'm saying, man. That ain't my war. Trump like, yo, we going to war. Who's we? We is French, bro. We is French, bro. I'm in the hood. I don't care about y'all wars and all that. You know what I'm saying? You a wartime president now. You're going to have to put boots in the ground. You're going to have to put boots in the ground. Iran president said, death is sweeter than honey. What? That man said death is sweeter than honey. That guy like a Bin Laden all over. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's going to affect us, man. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching from the hood. Got my popcorn. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting involved in none of that stuff, bro. It was a subscriber begging me to discuss politics and wars. Yeah, man. That's a touchy subject, man. He said, damn, yeah. He said, man, death is sweeter than honey, man. Because he ready to go. He ready. Because again, man, these dudes, like America, they got, like video game geeks, video game nerds. That's halfway across the country that'll fly a drone to blow you up. They ain't got to be on the battlefield. They ain't got to be on the battlefield to fly a drone to kill you, man. You understand what I'm saying? The remote control like this big, they halfway across the world. They'll have a drone that you can't even detect. They've been watching you for days up there. Watching you for days. And when they push that button on you, you out of here. They blow you up, man. That's the type of stuff that we got to be mindful of, man. We can't just be living our day to day, not knowing what's going on around us, man. I ain't worried about Tyrone in the hood. I'm not worried about Tyrone in the hood. I'm worried about the white man in the suit that got his hand on a nuclear button. That's where to push the, you know what I mean? I'm worried about that white man in the suit that got his hands on nukes. That's not in. Come on, man. But I mean, y'all let the media fool y'all, and I'm have y'all think about some hood dude. I ain't worried about no hood dude. I'm worried about the white man that could end this whole thing, the push of a button. You ain't worried about that? An unstable. You ain't worried about that? I am. That's what I worried about. That could really push the button. How about that? People in the hood, we don't got that. We just, we struggling. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about the ones that's struggling. I'm worried about the ones that's rich and diabolical with evil intentions, man. Don't let this world fool you, man. I'm worried about the man in the suit. I'm not worried about the man with the pants hanging off his butt. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about the man in the suit. I told y'all about power. People are killed for power. The man in the suit, guess what he gonna do for power? He's back to the wall, man. What you think he gonna do? I'm talking about Iran. They back to the wall. What you think they gonna do? Come on, man. I ain't got time for that, man. I'm in the hood trying to take care of my family, man. They saying Rain and Smack was sipping lean. That's why Rex Pack. Yeah, man. Smack is a drinker. Rain is a drinker, bro. And Rex probably drink lean too, man. Cause they all got that lean gut, man. That lean stomach, man. That lean ain't good for you, man. You know what I mean? That lean gave Lil Wayne seizures. That lean killed Fredro Santana. Rest in peace to Fredro Santana from Chicago. The lean took him out. The drugs took out Rich Homie Quan. These are strong drugs that's taking out people that's young. It's giving them seizures and it's ending their life, bro. Liquid heroin. Yeah, bro. Sipping on that lean because it's a designer thing and you got the lean cup. The cup makes it look cool. I got the cup in my hand. I got the lean cup. So, I'm walking around like this. So everybody know I got lean in my cup. Yeah, some of them will hold a cup like this. And all day long, they got their cup. They got their Sprite. Or they got whatever Fanta. And they mixing with the lean and they got their cups and some of them got double cups and triple cups and come on, man. They don't understand, man. I pray, man. I pray, man. I pray for my brothers, man. That's caught up in this mess, man. And the higher ups who know that they set up this trap and they just watch it. They watch it. It's not the same. Hell no. Even back then we grew up with it. We was taught only do weed, bro. My elders taught me, bro. Don't go off of the gateway. Because weed is a gateway drug. Don't go past the gate. That's what they told us. It's a gateway drug. Okay, don't go past this gate, bro. Just stick to your bud, bro. Just stick to your L's, bro. Smoke an L a day. Be content, bro. Be content with it. You know what I'm saying? Even if I got money, millions of dollars, I'm not upgrading, bro. I'm gonna just, I'll probably burn less. Burn less and go, go to the food shelters and feed the homeless. That's what I want to do with my time. About 8 to 10 hours a day. It's to go into different food shelters, feeding the homeless. Me, presenting them a food, a plate, and giving it to them. Me, back there working to feed people who's the world turning back on. My job is to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? So I will smoke less. And my time will be doing the work for the people who really needs it, bro. Giving my time, my energy, my blood, sweat, and tears for the homeless, bro. Because they really appreciate it, bro. Well, like even when I get my little dollars, bro, they really appreciate the money I give them, bro. Anytime they ask me, I give, bro. Because I know, I'm saying? I'm in a position to help. So once you're in a position to help, bro, you don't turn your back. You don't turn your back, bro. You got a responsibility to help. Go to these soup kitchen. Go in the back, in the kitchen, and prepare food for these people, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You too good for that? That makes you a gangster. Taking care of who need it, bro. That makes you a gangster in my eyes, bro. If I see, I mean, I'm like, that's gangster, bro. That's gangster, bro. Ain't no, you know what I mean? Nah, man. Y'all got it twisted. Y'all don't know what community is. I'm for community. Let's take care of our community, bro. We ain't gonna tear it down. Let's build up our community. Yeah, I'm gonna be back. It's your boy Kavion. Let me go get some breakfast. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. This is the first of many streams. We going crazy today. We gonna turn up. I appreciate y'all. I will be right back. Let me go eat something. Let me do my push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my mind right. This is how I start my day. My wake and bake, my push-ups, and of course, we gotta thank the Lord for seeing another day. That's the first and foremost. The minute I wake up, I give my acknowledgement to the Most High for letting me see another day in the land of the living. Then everything else we do. But we got to give our thanks to the Most High first, man. Then let me open my eyes to see another, we in June 23rd, 2025. Appreciate that, Lord. With that, I'll be right back, man. Let me go do my push-ups and let me get me 100% of where I need to be. Y'all have a good morning. It's your boy K Beyond RC. Open-minded. Derek Jackson. Stars. Nelly. Mod Gang, man. You're gonna get back. It's already like 80 degrees. And it's like 6 o'clock? 6 in the morning right now. It's early. It's early. But we still do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.